forward, 6'3", number 5, Lucas Gore. At guard, 6'8", number 3, Josh Giddey. At power forward, standing 6'5", number 8, Jalen Williams. In the middle, 17 inches, number 7, Chet Holmgren. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. You look at the Pacers. They're holding the edge for the last playoff slot. I am sure they'd feel better if they could jump up a couple rankings.
Yeah, and seeing where the Pacers are, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Turner. Siakam is out there with Neesmith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in a two-guard. For the Thunder, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center, filling out the middle. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen. I mean, sneaky, when he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. From down low. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot goes down.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Here's Halliburton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Giddey. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Aaron Neesmith at the line for 2.
The first one falls for him. And DB, as we look ahead here, the Thunder seem to be well-positioned for sustained success.
They certainly do, Kevin, and the reason you say that is because Oklahoma City has not only amassed a tremendous amount of young talent, their culture is in place and they have a history of developing young talent. Now it's about building consistent habits and making sure that translates to winning.
Now here's Holmgren. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Count it from 12. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Got a piece of it. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. to the wing right side. It's rebounded by Indiana, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
3 on the clock. Siakam inside the three-point line. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice move. The rebound by Halliburton.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Shot's good by Turner.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
Now, here's McConnell. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Siakam misses.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Giddey the pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. It's rebounded by Indiana, and going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Start it.
Time for your Thunder.
With this pause in the action, I'll show you the NBA's highest scoring teams since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Thunder. And third, the Pacers.
Both of these clubs have been putting up big points since the All-Star break, and it's been impressive to watch.
Williams finds Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
Well, just great recognition from Hayward. Shows his vertical to finish that pass.
Wallace against McConnell. Pass to Toppin. Crops in the layup for 2. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 1. Williams sends a screen for Hayward. Toppin with the steal. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. McConnell against Wallace. McDermott, no one around him, buries it from three-point range.
Well, we know that McDermott came into the league with a reputation as a dead-eye shooter. Get your hands up and contest, or he'll make you pay.
Wallace against McConnell. Williams, a screen on McConnell. The tray, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pacers lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Pacers leading by 4. Wiggins is out there with Hayward. Then there's Wallace. Then it's Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander into the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Thunder trailing by 4. Wallace left side. Toppin against Williams. Down low, Gilgeous-Alexander. And they pick up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Thunder. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Jackson. Mathurin against Hayward. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
McDermott's checked in for T.J. McConnell.
Number 20, Doug McDermott.
They get a hand on it. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. No good with the elbow jumper. Oklahoma City trailing. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. Now here's Williams. No scoring in this one. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Toppin sets a screen for McDermott. Nice shot from the wing. McDermott's got 5. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Rebounded by Jackson.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. That's a 2 from Mathurin. And he overshot that one, missing. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Doris, you watch the defenses try to corral Benedict Mathurin. He always seems to have an answer, doesn't he?
He does, Kevin. This guy knocks down jumpers in a variety of ways, whether it's off the bounce, catch and shoot situations. His mechanics are clean, he's confident, and boy, he is aggressive.
And the Pacers with possession here. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Thunder, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Wallace. On defense, the Thunder. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Turner. The shot from the low post is good. Turner's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Halliburton looking around. Passes it to Toppin. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Plays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an ease he has.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Started.
OKC, here is your OKC crew.
Different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Wiggins. Dort comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana also making some changes. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And it's Neesmith in for Halliburton. Now, here's Siakam. His last outing, he had 24 points. Here's Turner. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Here's Holmgren. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Clock at 4. Outside Williams. And they get it back. Wallace kicks to Williams. The pass to Giddey. Right side, Dort. Oh, good on the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
.15 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Giddey. He has yet to score. Inside. Here's Holmgren. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Holmgren's got the lead up to 3 now for Oklahoma City. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 3. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
You know, right now for the Thunder, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And we're going to talk now about that first half of play, and got to start with SGA.
Well, he's not letting the defense chase him away from the shots he wants. He's dictating the action, and he has the team in a good spot.
Because he's been so efficient with his scoring as well. That's a good way to maintain your lead. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. On the court right now for the Pacers. Siakam is out there with Turner. Then it's Nesmith. Then there's Tyrese Haliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the two-guard position. Now, here's Siakam. Scoreless thus far. And it's Haliburton missing. Outside Williams. Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. A three-pointer off the mark. Pacers trail by 3. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Now here's Turner. 6 points for him. Nembhard can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nembhard, the pass to Haliburton. Here's Nembhard. Siakam left side. Here's Nembhard. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Good on the three-point shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
So they take the lead. Nembhard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Oklahoma City. In Indiana with a change here too. Mathurin's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Haliburton passes to Turner.
2 minutes.
Back to Haliburton.
2 minutes.
Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And it goes down 2 points. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Turner kicks to Haliburton. Turner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Turner passes to Haliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
And the first one drops.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Indiana with a change here too. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Pass to Toppin. Now the pass to Halliburton. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates, just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Now here's Giddey, guarded close, can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Siakam inside. He's guarded by Williams. Siakam misses. Williams kicks to Giddey. Wallace a screen. It's tipped. Halliburton with the steal. Back to Toppin. Siakam against Hayward. Toppin a screen on Hayward. And a wide open look for Siakam. Poked away. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
The Pacers, 27.
Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. No blowbacks.
Now preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. He doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on that end.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. Then it's Wiggins. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Joe in at small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Biyombo. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Wallace. Indiana trailing here. Outside Jackson. And Jackson throws it down.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pacers making the shot. Over McConnell. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Jackson up top. McDermott for 3. Hayward grabs the board. And for the Thunder, they're shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades back. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to McConnell. Halliburton outside. Dishes it to Jackson. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. And here are the Thunder now. Time called here on the Thunder side to talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that bucket.
There's the focus from SGA, the ability to absorb contact and finish.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Tipped away. And the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Turner with the screen. Halliburton passes to Turner. And the rejection by Holmgren. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Siakam outside. Halliburton outside. Crafty move, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Holmgren.
And we know how dangerous Halliburton is from the stripe. Not a guy you want to foul.
Tyrese Halliburton taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton is a skilled free throw shooter. Pressure is on. Can he continue that theme?
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Off on the layup. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. To take the lead. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. It's good.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
And here's Halliburton. .107 left here in the fourth quarter. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Turner.
You want the answer, can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Kicks it to Holmgren. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. To take the lead. And it's Halliburton missing. And the Thunder with possession. They lead by 1. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to George.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by 3. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton. Here's Halliburton. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Yes!
Fearless move by Tyrese Halliburton. The game is complete and the mind is ready.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
"20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Boy, plenty of pressure on Josh Giddey. Got to knock these down.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Siakam for 3. Misses the tray. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion.
I don't know how you can't be excited about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy at such a young age accepts the responsibility of the big-time delivery.
So we see the Thunder get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to on both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, very nice win for you guys tonight.
You know, just proud of the way we fought. I thought we shared the basketball pretty well tonight. Played pretty solid defense as well. Got the win, so.
Great effort tonight, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.